go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you.
Some duets impress you because of powerful vocals. Others, because of perfect harmony. But this performance became unforgettable for a completely different reason. They barely look at each other. Almost nothing dramatic happens. Yet thousands of viewers kept watching. And watching again. Why?
I know I stand in line until you think you have the time to spend an evening with me.
Welcome back to Performance Breakdown, where we explore why certain performances connect so deeply with audiences. Today we're looking at Filipino singers Rouelle Cariño and Carren Eistrup performing Something Stupid, the timeless duet made famous by Frank and Nancy Sinatra. At first glance, this performance seems beautifully simple. But beneath that simplicity are subtle choices that quietly transform it into something unforgettable.
I know I stand in line until you think you have the time to spend an evening with me.
The moment the music starts, you can already feel the atmosphere changing. There are no dramatic movements, no grand introduction, just two singers, completely comfortable sharing the same stage. Even before the first verse ends, something interesting happens. Caren briefly glances toward Alan Kay, and he immediately responds with a thumbs up. It's only a second, but it tells us the performance is already connecting. Surprisingly, it isn't the singing that wins people over first.
Someplace to dance, I know that there's a chance you won't be leaving with me.
Most people think chemistry comes from constant eye contact. But watch this duet carefully. They spend most of the performance looking forward, not at each other. Then, Caren glances toward Rouelle. He slowly looks back. And almost immediately, she looks away again. That tiny exchange feels genuine, precisely because it isn't overused. Their chemistry isn't created by staring at one another. It's created by trust. And that trust becomes even clearer once you stop listening to the voices and start listening to the silence between them.
Afterwards we drop into a quiet little place and have a drink or two.
One of the biggest reasons this duet works is that neither singer tries to become the star. Listen closely, and you'll notice something beautiful. They leave space for one another. Each lyric feels less like a performance, and more like a conversation. Great duets aren't created by two great singers. They're created by two people listening to each other.
spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you.
Fans of Frank and Nancy Sinatra will probably recognize something familiar. Not because Rouelle imitates Frank, and not because Caren imitates Nancy. In fact, they don't. Rouelle keeps the warm tone we've come to recognize as his own. Caren complements it naturally, just as Nancy did in the original. They recreate the feeling, rather than the voices. And perhaps, that's the greatest tribute they could give. Which leads us to the question: why did viewers keep replaying this performance?
I can see it in your eyes, you still despise the same old lies you heard the night before.
In the Philippines, we have a word called Kilig. It's that warm, fluttery feeling you get when two people share a genuinely sweet moment. You don't need romance. You don't even need a love story. Sometimes, genuine musical connection is enough. By the final chorus, the audience isn't simply watching anymore. They're singing along. They've become part of the performance. That's the difference between hearing a duet and feeling one.
And though it's just a line to you, for me it's true, it never seemed so right before.
Rouelle Cariño and Carren Eistrup didn't try to become Frank and Nancy Sinatra. They simply understood what made that duet timeless. It wasn't imitation. It wasn't perfection. It was connection. And sometimes, that's all a great performance needs.
And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you.
Every performance has a story. Sometimes, it's hidden between the notes. If you'd like to discover another one, click the video or playlist on your screen for another performance breakdown. I'll see you there.
I love you. I love you. One more time.